Okay, you guys, it is 7:08 in the morning. I am just waking up. Use the bathroom and everything. I'm about to weigh myself. I like my footies. I am down to 191. My starting weight was, let me zoom in. My starting weight was 197. So I lost about 6 pounds in a week. Let me do it one more time. Okay, so I lost about 6 pounds. Yeah, so I'm gonna drop my daughter off to camp and I'm heading to the gym. Hopefully I can lose another 6 pounds, you know, and just keep going from there. Okay, so this is my breakfast, just a simple avocado. I'm going to sprinkle a little sea salt, not much, just a little on there. Okay, this is the kind you have to grind, so that's why, you know, I just shook what was left in the top or whatever. All right, so that's my breakfast for this morning. I already took my pill. I did take a whole pill this morning. So let me grab a spoon. So okay, I'm going to wash my little breakfast down with with this here. I showed you all in my little grocery haul. It's wellness water, and it says you peel, push, and shake. So I'm going to peel off the top, or peel off the little seal. Okay, it says push, so I guess you just, I got these nails on. Oh, am I pushing it right?
It say push, red, love.
Try it with my knuckle.
I think your nail's too long.
I don't think I'm doing this right. Should I see something? I see like this little sponge thing in here. I guess that's being squished down into the water, I suppose.
No,
let me figure this out. I figured it out. Once you push it, it stays down, and it's like powder that's in there, so when you shake it, it slowly releases into the drink. If you can kind of see the color change. Y'all might can't see. Well, you can see the stuff down there, so I gotta keep shaking it. And that's a whole lot to have to go through for a drink. That thing better be good. So how do I take this off to drink it? Okay. I'll tell you how it tastes.
Oh, hey guys. So my name is Reagan, and that's his mommy over there. She doing some ridiculous stuff. I'm going to show you something real quick, and it's really important, and tell your parents about this. So that's what's really important. If you get hot, you can cold, that means you have to put your blanket on you. If you don't get, it is cold, and your cover is not on you while you're cold, then you're going to get sick. So you have to make sure you put your blanket on you. That's really important. And you have a purse, you have blanket or not blanket. And mommy have her ugly hat on, and I love the middle of the houses. You can see all the houses we going round of, and over there is some like medium-sized houses, and way over there big humongous houses, and giant big lumbers house over here. Yeah, and you can see some cute houses and burn houses over there. So bye. Hey guys, my name is Reagan, and her name is Janina. So you can really see my face because I turned around. You know what arm is this? You know what arm is this? You is ugly, ugly, ugly. I don't want you. I don't want you. I don't want you. I don't want you. So, wait. Is that Wally Walk? Wally Walk. I never want to see you again. You came back to me. What? I hate Wally Walk. Wally Walk don't ever come to me anymore. And I don't have beer.
Reagan.
Huh?
Stop the video, call Daddy and say happy birthday, Daddy.
Bye.
Hello, I am just getting home. Like, I am literally just walking in my door from the gym. I did an hour, yeah, which is typical for me, anywhere from an hour to an hour and a half. You know, I did a little stretching to get all nice and loose, and then I did some cardio and then some strengthening exercises. I definitely worked on my arms because as I lose weight, I just want my arms to be, you know, nice and toned because they're fat. You know, I don't want muscles, so I don't like use like the weights. I don't lift weights. They have like the machines in there where and I don't know the name of them. I know one of them is like the rowing, like you're rowing a boat. I did that, and then I did the other one where you sit back and you push it up, and you can adjust your weight accordingly. Whoever was on it before me, strong as hell, because I sat down and tried to lift. I'm like, oh, so I had to adjust it. But yeah, and I did that so I can work on my arms, and I'm just getting home. I feel pretty good. Y'all saw what I had for breakfast this morning: an avocado and then the little kiwi melon water thingamajigga, which tastes pretty good once I figured out how to get the powder stuff into the water. Let's see, I weighed myself this morning. I was 191. My starting weight last week, it was 197, so I lost 6 pounds in a week. My minimum, I said hopefully I lost, you know, at least 3. So I surpassed that. I lost 6, so I'm keep going. Let's see, I am going to a boxing class tonight with my husband. It's a 2-hour class. He went last night and he liked it. He said it's definitely a workout. You know, he actually lost 2 pounds in that session. He weighed himself prior to going, and then when he got home he weighed himself again and he lost 2 pounds. So I'm going with him tonight and see how I like it. If I do, I know it'll be effective. That I do know. So tonight, you know, once I get a gist of it, then I'll probably incorporate that, you know, into my, because that's Monday through Friday. So yeah, let's see, yesterday, I've been taking Phentermine for 9 days, and yesterday I would have to say was probably the worst for me. I don't know what I did or didn't do differently yesterday when compared to the other days, but I experienced 2 of the symptoms other people did. One was a headache. This was a freaking brain ache. Like, this was the worst ever. And see, I've had headaches before, but I'm not prone to them. They're not something, you know, I necessarily get on the regular. Yesterday, I was praying. Like, it was, my headache was just, and I guess it's because, like I said, I don't get them on the regular, but I've had them before. I was literally in my bed praying, asking God to take that headache away. It was so bad. And I'm not big on taking medicine, despite the fact that yes, I am taking Phentermine, but other than that, like, I'm quick to go like on Pinterest and look at little home remedies and, you know, different ways to get rid of something or to cure something. You know, I make my own cough syrup. You know, my husband and I go to the chiropractor because, believe it or not, getting adjusted helps. Like, I know you have people, because I've had family members who are quick to take medicine for every little thing, and they do so with their children as well. And we tend to get into little, you know, argument, or, you know, little arguments because I don't do that with my daughter. I'm sorry, the first time she sneezed, I'm not taking her to the ER. I'm not taking her, because first of all, guess they will send me that bill. You know, I'm not taking her to her doctor because I don't want to pay that co-payment just to hear them say, give her some Tylenol and fluids. That's just common sense. My mama can tell me that. You know, so we do, my husband and I, you know, we do other things. Like I said, we go to the chiropractor. You know, I get in the kitchen, I'll look at Pinterest, you know, buy whatever ingredients needed, and I'll make the stuff myself. We gonna get like little massages and stuff like that. But back to the I'm going to the chiropractor, getting adjusted. It is so many benefits to it, you know, so freaking many benefits. Like, I can't, I'm not gonna sit here and school you all on it. So just kind of do your own research. You can go on Google. You can call one in your neighborhood or go visit one, you know, and just talk to them. But there are so many benefits. Like, I have issues with my sinus, like, you know, with allergies and stuff. And I remember this one particular day, it was so bad. Like, I was so stopped up. And I was actually on the way to Walmart to get some saline sprays to, you know, see if that can kind of help. And before going, my husband and I stopped to get adjusted. And when I got up from that table, like, it drained all of this. Like, I was able to breathe in and out my nose. Like, I was like, oh my gosh. And just overall, it just helps to improve your overall health going to the chiropractor. You know, some can be expensive, but we found one in Savannah called The Joint. And what you do is you pay a membership. So you pay a monthly fee and you get so many visits, you know, and you just kind of space them out accordingly. Like, say you get 8 visits a month, you know, maybe you can just do like 2 a week, you know. Going is better than not going, even if it's not every day. But yeah, so when I got that headache yesterday, I didn't want to take any medicine for 2 reasons. Because one, like I said, I'm not big on man-made medicine, despite the fact that I'm taking the Phentermine, I know. But yeah, seriously. And then 2, I didn't want to take something like I don't really take aspirin. And my grandma swear by goodies, but that stuff is disgusting as hell. But I don't, you know, I didn't want to take aspirin or goodies or ibuprofen or Aleve or anything. And I don't know, like, I was scared because I didn't know how I was going to interact with the Phentermine. And I was like, oh, now that's something I probably should have asked my doctor, you know, when she prescribed it to me. I didn't think to ask her because, like I said, I don't really get headaches. So, like, in my cabinet right now, we don't have any, you know, Aleve and ibuprofen and stuff like that. So I would have had to went to Walmart to get some. So I didn't think to ask her, you know, if I ever have to take it, is it safe? So, I was scared. I didn't know, not scared, but I was like, I don't know how it's going to affect me. So that's another reason why I didn't take it. So I just kind of wrote it out. But it was so bad, and it lasted like half of yesterday throughout the night. When I woke up this morning, it was gone, thank goodness. But that headache was so bad, it literally had me praying, asking God to please take this headache away. And I remember when I first got prescribed Phentermine, I, you know, did a lot of research, and that was one thing people said they experienced within either the first day, definitely within like the first 3 days. A lot of people was like the first day, you know, they'll get this little headache or whatever. For me, it was the 8th day that I took it. But, you know, everybody's body is different. Everybody, you know, reacts and stuff, you know, to certain medicines differently. Another thing I experienced yesterday was something weird with my breathing. You know how things like when you breathe and, let's say, blinking, your body it's something your body just does naturally. You don't think about it. You just breathe, you just blink. for some reason yesterday, if I just relaxed my body, it's like I would stop breathing. And I know that sounds scary. I wasn't scared though, so y'all don't be like, oh my gosh. You know, I wasn't scared at all. It was just weird. It's like if I just sat there and just like relaxed, like sat against the chair, kick my feet up and just relaxed, my body would relax too and stop doing what it's supposed to do. It got lazy, and I had to consciously like breathe. I had to force myself to breathe, and because I did that, it was those deep breaths like you do when you're at the doctor's office and they're checking you and they like breathe in, you're like breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. It was like that. I found myself doing that you know, for certain periods throughout yesterday. And like I said, I thought that was really weird. But I wasn't scared. I wasn't like, oh my gosh, I can't breathe. But that's another thing I know people say, you know, they experience, you know, weirdness with their breathing or shortness of breath or whatever. So I'm going to definitely jot that down in my little notebook that I keep my blood pressure readings on, and so that I can talk to my doctor about it. I'm going to date it, you know, and let her know on this day this is what happened, you know, because after this month, when I go in with my physician to do a follow-up, she's going to determine whether or not to keep me on Phentermine, you know. So I'm gonna make sure I record everything, you know, the good and the bad, so I can discuss it with her. Because although I do want to lose weight, I'm not gonna lie, I do want to lose weight for two reasons. One, so I can feel good about myself. I can see myself physically and be like, I love what I see. And then two, so I can be healthy. However, I don't want to risk my health. Like, it ain't all, it's not, you know, it's not worth it. But, yeah, I thought that was weird. But like I said, out of the 9 days, only one day I experienced that. Another thing, this is a good thing, that whole surge of energy I used to get, I still get it. It's the medicine isn't wearing off. I still feel energized throughout the day. However, I would say like the first 3 days I took Phentermine, I can feel when it hit. Like, I remember it was either that first or second, it might have been that first day I took it. I remember walking from the kitchen to my living room, and I stopped and I was like, I feel it. Like, I can feel it, you know. And like I said, that happened, that lasted like the first 3 days or so. Now I still have energy throughout the day, but it's more of a natural energy, kind of. Like, I'm trying to explain my experiences as thoroughly as I possibly can, but it's more of I had a really good sleep last night. Like, I had a really long, peaceful, restful sleep last night type of energy. So I guess now my body and the Phentermine, you know, have started to work together, because it don't just hit me at one time, you know what I mean? It's already there, if that makes sense. Like, if you've ever taken a or had like a Red Bull or like any type of energy drink, a little 5-hour energy drink, I've had that one time, no, twice I think. You can kind of feel when it hit, and you can feel when it wear off too. But with this now, it's just the energy is already in me, if that makes sense. And then I'm definitely sleeping well at night. You know, yeah, I am sleeping well at night, sleeping throughout the night. So I'm not having difficulty sleeping. It's not keeping me up till 2 in the morning anymore. I don't know, like I said, I guess my body is starting to get used to it, so it's acting accordingly now. So that's a good thing. But I did want to mention, because I said I was going to mention the good and the bad. I was going to be real, you know. So I did want to mention yesterday the headache and that whole weird thing with my breathing. Like, that was just weird. Like, if I just I would not breathe. I'm like, why am I not breathing? And maybe I was just thinking too much about it. I don't know. No, I don't know. I don't know what it was. But if I just like just chill, just stop, just relax, like, my body would stop too. And I'm like, no, you keep going. I don't know. It was weird. It was weird. But other than that, you know, everything is everything. Yeah. So it is 11:37. I'm about to I don't know, do something. My daughter get out of camp at 4. The boxing class starts at 6:30. So I'm gonna have to find something for us to do in between time, because she's coming with us. So they have a kids boxing class too that starts at 5. So she says she wanna try it. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, so I'll come back, I guess, later today. I didn't do my blood pressure reading last night, but I will do it today, tonight, before I go to bed, and jot that down. I did notice my blood pressure is still high, although I feel okay. My blood pressure is still high, but my my pulse has gone down. So that's good. So my heart isn't beating fast. You know, it don't have to overwork itself. So that's definitely a good thing. I think I forgot what it was. In the last video when I did it, that's the last time I recorded it. Yeah, that's the last time I did my reading. So, and that was, what was it, like 80 something, I think? I don't know, I have to look back at the video. But it was like 80 something, I think. Yeah. And for my age, it's supposed to be between 60. Your heart, you know, your heart rate is supposed to be between, at your resting rate. Your resting rate is supposed to be between 60 and I think 100. Was it 60 and 90? 60 and 100? It's one of those. I don't Google it. I don't know. But yeah. So my heart, you know, isn't overworking itself. So that's a good thing. Cause that's why before I took the Phentermine, my physician had me go to a cardiologist so that they can check my heart and make sure it's in good condition. Because, like I said, the Phentermine has been known to raise your blood pressure and your heart rate. So being that it's not affecting my heart, you know, it's not making it overwork or anything like that. Like I said, that is definitely a plus. So I'm happy to see that go down. I just need to see that blood pressure go down and it will be all right. So yeah, so I'll come back this evening. Yeah, I'll come back this evening and let you know how everything goes.
A little bit, right? Then we got to do it facing the other wall. So now we go to the right. Excellent. Go ahead. So now we're going to go this way. Step, 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 step. All the way down. Oh, I had it, but I missed it. I was scared I was going to kick it in y'all parents' got nervous at the last minute. We'll do it. Let's go. In and out after we do 2 times that. Yeah, nice. Yeah, just follow the big one. Follow the big kid. Yep, stay this way. There you go. Pop, 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 pop. All the way down. Is that 2 times these legs? So now what? We're going to go both feet in, both feet out on the left side. In, out, in, out. Yeah. Look, everybody on the line. So look, your basic boxing stance is like you're going to hit a baseball, right? So you're going to be your left foot in front, so you put your left foot right on this line. Then your left foot up front, and your right foot in back, so look here, John. Left foot in front, right foot back, and then both his hands are up and you're in him. Right? Yeah, exactly. Everybody's got a good boxing stance. Let's get ready to jump right in here. Hang on, jump this side. Come over here, please. Yeah, don't you switch places. Let's go. Oh, this way. Oh. So now you can watch him when he punches, okay? So let's get our hands up, just like he's standing. Left foot in front, right foot in back, just like that. Let's do it. Where do you need this foot? Put it right here. Yeah, that's perfect. Now you don't move. There you go, huh? Everybody, let's get on. Go in and out. My guys that have been here for a while. In and out. Now look. Whoa, 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 whoa. Just like everybody else. Right, we just put it back punch. See this little word, the rest of this word right here, little white bar? That's your target, right? Get a little closer to him. So my left hand is your left hand. So look, left hand nice and straight. There you go, right here, nice and straight. Let me get our hands up, right? Oh, sneak over here, man. Yeah, no, you're perfect. Everybody's good where they're at. Let's go. Hands up, though, right? You gotta look. So everybody do this. Watch when you come around. Yeah, that's a good defense. Oh, that's a good one. Good one. Do it. Go do this. Turn to go up middle a little bit. Turn to twist it. Oh, I got you. There you go. Perfect. Do that. Now watch. Look good. Let's see. Look good. Look good. Anytime we do anything, anytime we do anything, so we're going to go with our left hand. Block. A block. Right hand. Block. Everybody practice it. Every time he does it, you do it. Block. So everybody punches every time. What's your look with left hand? Block. Oh, right hand. Block. So left hand. Right here. Steel arm out straight. Right. Block. Now here we go. Do it again. Block. And block. Good. Other hand. Block. Good. Block. Left hand. Right hand. One with that back.
Yeah, you getting her stand? How you stand when you about to box? Let me see. Just stand up.
Everybody keep doing what you're doing. Straight punches on this bag. Keep it in the middle, so come around a little bit this way. You got one more bell. Keep that thing in the middle here. Hit your knees. There you go. Keep it right there in the middle. Keep going, keep going.
This is how I get you tired. You gotta keep going until that thing go off. You're gonna do something.
Right here. Come around me. There you go. Keep going now. Jump on the side. Stand on the side. Now come over. You gotta come over this way. So it's not a wide spot. Yeah.
Oh, that's what I'm talking.
Yeah, see, look, that's for you, Josh. Back foot, be over here, going this way. Front foot, be up here, this way.
You having fun? No, I'm good. I need a break.
Good side of the stance, go back where you were. Ready?
Huh? 7:51.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, that's how I was yesterday. Wow, I got that. 8:30, I was in about to die yesterday. I know. But hey, it was way more intense yesterday than what it was. I was there. Oh, yeah. I'm not never.
Okay, hey y'all. I am just getting home from boxing class. It is 9:09. The class ended about 8:30, but it's all the way on the other side of town from where I stay. I stay in Savannah. I ain't gonna say exactly where I stay at. I stay in Savannah, but I don't stay in the inner part. When we bought our house, I was like, okay, we have to get on the outskirt of it. I don't want to stay in the inner part anymore. I want to stay where people be like, well, she stayed too far for me to pop up to her house. That's where I want to be at. So it's a nice little drive from the east side to where I live. So that's why I'm getting home. But it's 9 o'clock. That's not late. But the class was, I like it. I like it a lot. I'm definitely going back. Because my husband and I started this week and it's the last few days of June, he's not charging us. He's not going to start charging us until July. And for me, my husband, and my daughter, it'll be $180 a month. You said $180? Yeah, $180 a month. My daughter says she want to go back, despite the fact that she complained a few times she was there. But she says she want to go back, so we'll take her tomorrow and see. As for me, I'm going to say a couple of things. One, I feel good. Like, and I know I be saying that, like, when I leave the gym, but I feel good. Like, y'all know, y'all ever and it could be like on TV shows or in real life or whatever, where people will take like like a 2-mile run, and they'll say, you know, I feel good, I feel energized and all that stuff. And I always thought it was a lie, because I've never ran for no 2 miles, but I've been to the gym, you know, and worked out prior to me getting on Phentermine. And when I leave the gym, I feel okay, but if anything, you know, I'm tired. I'm ready to wash and go to bed. But now I see what they're talking about. And I guess it's because that Phentermine not only suppresses your appetite, but it gives you that energy. And like I say, now that it's been 9 days I've been taking it, I don't feel the energy when it hits. It's like it's already there. However, it is there. So if I take the Phentermine on a day that I don't do anything, I don't get jittery, but I don't know. I feel, I can't explain it. On days that I take the Phentermine and I don't do anything, like I don't go to the gym, you know, I don't go out and about, I'm just like in the house, I feel okay, but I don't feel as relaxed as I do now. And I guess it's because I got rid of that energy. You know, I went to the gym this morning, and then I had the 2-hour boxing session just now. So now, like, I feel relaxed. Like, I don't feel dog tired. I don't ache. Like, I feel relaxed. Like, I just had an amazing massage. So I get what people say when they be like, you know, all I need is a good run early in the morning to get me going. I'm like, if anything, that'll make me tired. But I see what they're talking about, you know. But that's one thing. Yeah, that's one thing. Another thing is with the Phentermine, I will say like bowel movements. I know one lady said she was constipated during the time she took it. I haven't experienced constipation necessarily, but I definitely will say I don't go as frequently as I normally do. Yeah. Yeah, I don't. I don't feel as if my body is stopped up or anything like that. Like I said, I don't feel constipated. I don't think I've ever been constipated, because I eat stuff with a lot of fiber in it. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I did notice that I don't go as, you know, like that, as I normally do, as much as I normally do. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, at least, you know, if you're going at least, what, once a day or something like that? Or like once every other day, at least. Yeah, I don't know. But that's another change that I did notice. Oh, and then again, you know what? I'm not eating as much either, so I guess that'll explain that. See, as I do this, I start, you know, coming to conclusions and kind of answering my own questions. But yeah, I don't eat as much as I did before, so that'll probably explain why I don't, you know, have bowel movements as much as I did before. But yeah, so I'm about to wash. Oh, I'm gonna do my blood pressure. Ooh. All right, my husband is stopping to Zaxby's to get us some salads to eat for dinner tonight. I say I don't want to eat after 8 o'clock, but and it's 9, so well, we all break some rules every once in a while. But I do feel like I need to eat something, because I haven't eaten. When was the last time I ate? Earlier this afternoon was the last time I ate. Yeah, so I do need to eat something. I'm not starving or anything like that, but I do need, and then it's a salad, so I need to eat something. But yeah, I feel good. I'm gonna check my blood pressure right before I go to sleep, because I know you have to wait a little after you eat and all that stuff. So I want to wash before my husband get home, because then he's gonna be rushing me out there and shower. So I want to wash before he get home. I just wanted to record, let you all know how boxing went, you know. Yeah, don't feel exhausted, don't feel tired. I don't feel as if my heart is beating out of my chest or anything, and I'm definitely going back. He had to order our gloves. I got pink gloves. My husband got some black ones, or getting some black ones. So yeah. So I guess the next video would probably be me doing my blood pressure and then recording it. So